Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Truck Driver. Y'all know, man, what it is. Well, I'm here. We're going to talk about the loss to the New York Knicks. And I'm going to respond to some of the people that left dumb messages on my last video. Okay? So we're going to go and get this right. I said it in my last video, but I guess you guys didn't catch it. I said there was no competition between Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic. And again, I said that it is Rick Carlisle's system is the reason why that we're not winning very many games. Again, I say that Rick Carlisle should make Dennis Smith Jr. and Luka Doncic play together more and more instead of taking Dennis Smith Jr. out of the game and leaving Luka Doncic in the game, even in clutch moments. Now tonight, Dennis Smith Jr. led the team in scoring. Finney Smith showed up tonight. He was trying to give it. Luka Doncic played pretty good, but then again, we still did not get the win. So what I'm saying is this, okay, to you people out there that want to leave little bad comments about my last video. The truth is the truth. Rick Carlisle has not let these young guys work together in jail the way they need to. Okay? That's got to be taken care of. That's got to be taken care of. He got to let Dennis Smith run the point and have the ball more than what he has been having. And he's letting Luka Doncic be the facilitator. And it's hard because Dennis Smith Jr. is not a three-point setup shooter. He attacks the basket. Luka Doncic now, if Dennis Smith Jr. Have the ball and become a playmaker and a facilitator, then he could actually give the ball to Luka Doncic, which is a better shooter. Now, for some of you guys that says Luka Doncic is better than Dennis Smith Jr., no. Okay, I understand that the kid, he does his thing. He's a pretty good cat or whatever. He's a real good ball player. Yes. But one-on-one, no. Luka Doncic could not stop Dennis Smith Jr. from getting to that paint. Okay? He's a little slower than Dennis. Dennis is, he have way more athleticism. So you got to look at that. For you dummies that say Luka Doncic is better, it is not a competition, and he's not. But again, there's no competition on that. I'm a Dallas Mavericks fan to the day I die. I just want to see us win. But in the last video, if you guys would really listen to what I said in the last video, you would see that some of y'all wasn't thinking right when y'all was sending your messages. Because I'm saying, and I will say it again, what I mean by favoritism is that Luka Doncic had a bad game. Dennis Smith Jr. had a bad game. And then he took Dennis out and put him on the bench and let Luka Doncic stay in to close out the game, when I think that you need more than just one closure. You need, Dennis Smith Jr. is a closer. Luka Doncic, Harrison Barnes, Wesley Matthews. You got more than that, other than just leaving out Luka Doncic and making him the face of the franchise. That's the difference. Okay? You're supposed to earn the face of the franchise. It is not given. And this is what a lot of you guys that say y'all diehard Mavericks fans, y'all really don't know. When you have to earn something, that means that then you are worth it. But right now, no, he is not worth it. Luka Doncic is not worth being the face of the franchise. And again, I said, and I will say it again, I am tired of the commentators and some of you idiots on here that be leaving dumb comments. I'll say it again. I'm tired of, after every single game, they ask other players how it feels to play against Luka Doncic. He is only one person. He is only a human being. And no, he is not the greatest player on our team. He's good, but he's not the greatest player on our team. He is good, but he have to earn it. Just like Dirk Nowitzki earned it, he got to earn it. When I say I'm a diehard Mavericks fan, I'm a diehard. I've been there since day one. I came out the womb when I started realizing and knowing what basketball was all about, that's when I fell in love with the Mavericks. No other team. I have rolled with the Mavericks from the green to the blue to the black to the white. I have rolled with my Mavericks. So for some of you young bucks, new booties is what you want to call yourselves, new booties. You know, you guys really don't know basketball, because if he actually want the duo, the best backcourt, he would really put them guys in the gym and make them work together. He would really help, he would really let both of them be out on the court at the end of the game. You know what I mean? So both of them can kind of grow the heart of closing out games. It will make it a lot better. Just like Michael Jordan wasn't just the only closer on Chicago Bulls back in that time. Scottie Pippen was his right-hand man on that as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, Jordan would grab the ball, but he would facilitate. Scottie Pippen was all the way, always his way out. You know, just like San Antonio Spurs. Tim Duncan was the main guy up, but the closer was Tony Parker and Ginobili. You know, if you look at Golden State Warriors, don't get me wrong, Curry is the face of the franchise. But his closure, Klay Thompson, and come on, Kevin Durant. So, this is what I'm saying. They not putting Curry out there by himself at the end of the game. They didn't just only have Michael Jordan out there by himself at the end of the game. Even when LeBron James had Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade was the closure. They didn't just gonna put LeBron James out there at the end of the game by himself and saying, "Okay, you the face of the franchise. You go out there, you win this game for us." No. Whatever team that does that is a team that's not gonna win very many games. DeMar DeRozan is a prime example. When he was over there in Toronto, when he was the only scorer, guess what? It was it. Just like Kawhi Leonard when he was with San Antonio Spurs. Kawhi Leonard was the closure. He was the all-star, the superstar of that team. The moment he got hurt, what happened? They dropped a 20-point lead and still lost in the West when they had the opportunity when he was in the game. But still, they wouldn't have won it because of the simple fact that Kawhi Leonard is just not the closure himself. Tony Parker would have came through. Ginobili would have came through. LaMarcus Aldridge would have came through. So for you dummies, stop comparing and saying that Luka Doncic is better. No, he's not. Yes, you guys are trying to make Luka Doncic the face of the franchise of the Dallas Mavericks. Understandable. Of course, skin tone, I will say that again. But the truth is, Luka Doncic can't do anything by himself. The wonder boy that you guys so much like was overseas. He was a wonder boy over there. He's in the NBA. He's over here where the real monsters and gorillas at. You know what I mean? He's not over there, in cartoon land anymore. So for some of you guys are saying, "Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this." Luka is a good player. He's not a great player yet. He's a good player. Dennis Smith Jr. is not a great player yet. He's a good player. But when you talk about athleticism, period, from the jumping to getting to the paint to even he learning his step back, even he's working on his threes. So for you guys to say that Luka is better, no, stop it, stop it. Okay, go back and look at every game. Luka has been playing. Don't get me wrong. But if you go back and look and see how many times Dennis Smith Jr. have the ball in his hands, how many times that Dennis Smith Jr. have to come down court and then give the ball right away to somebody else to run the play. My point is, stop taking the ball out of your point guard hands. Let him facilitate and make plays for others. Luka Doncic is a shooter. He's not an attacker. Yes, he will attack, but he is a shooter. Yes, he have a little bit better of an IQ, on getting the ball where it needs to be than Dennis Smith Jr., just a little bit. But when it comes to really just facilitating the ball, that's where Rick Carlisle needs to sit Dennis Smith Jr. down. He needs to sit down Luka Doncic. And he needs to work with both of those guys on their situation, on how to facilitate for each other and make each other better. Because when you're on the same team, there's no such thing as a competition. Not unless y'all have the same position. But they don't have the same position. Okay, idiots? Y'all have a nice night. This is your boy Truck Driver signing out. Hate the fact that we got beat by the New York Knicks.